Hey yo, what up again, boy? It's your boy coming back with another review. This time on the Chicago 10s. Gonna do a quick review, then get into something else real quick. I'm not gonna do it in depth because y'all done sit here and seen all the reviews on the Chicago 10s already, so ain't no need to keep dragging it along and telling y'all about this and that. Y'all know it has that white tumble leather upper, followed by that white smooth leather, very soft leather construction on this shoe. Here you go on this one. Black 23 on the Air Jordan 23 on the tongue. Same thing over here. Elastic bands on the front. Red Jumpman on the back. They're gonna hang tag right there. Cardboard still in there. Black and red checkerboard. I wore these once. They still look really good. Bottoms are still clean. Because before I cleaned the bottoms or whatever, so my kicks. But one thing I want to get into, man, and I seen on Sneaker News yesterday, people had this column talking about bringing the Nike Air back, and it just made me sit here and think how people was talking about, like the Jordans 3 through 6 need to have Nike Air back. Okay, and people start speaking about quality and all this other stuff. Once again, the quality talk issue kills me when it comes to that. It really does. And like, we can compare Jordan 10 to this 10. The 95s compared to the 2012s, whatever. And like I said yesterday in one of my other videos, the new stuff, yes, it has this synthetic upper. You can mold the synthetic uppers into whatever you want it to be. Soft leather, hard leather. It's higher grade synthetics and it's lower grade synthetics, just like it is real leather. Same thing. And like I was saying, what difference can you really get out of a shoe by putting like the 95s? If they use real leather, they shouldn't say it was real leather then. Out of a soft real leather shoe on that versus the soft leather that's on these shoes right here. What performance can you get out of their real leather than synthetic leather? They can mold the synthetic to feel and be just like the real one or whatever. So what difference would you sit and get out of wearing this shoe than that shoe? You can hoop in it just the same. Athletes still do it today. And that's why I say it's a mental thing, because people assume that, oh, well, because it's real leather, it's going to sit here and perform better. No, that's not true or whatnot. And people act like that you can't have hard leather. And like I said, look at purses. Purses have hard leather. That's real leather, premium leather or whatnot. But people hate to look at things like that. They just assume because of what MJ done back in the day, act like it's going to roll over into the future. That's what they did at that time because that's what they sent head or whatever. I mean, honestly, people are really getting this whole quality thing and taking it to the next level. You had quality issues for stitching and paint chipping and, the same things that exist today back then. But back then, we were just happy to get the shoes, get them on and wear them, whether you were young or whether you were old. We never cared about the quality back then. The shoe could have been made of plastic. We wouldn't have cared because we just wanted to wear the shoe. Even back then, $100 was a lot for a pair of shoes. And then it went to 110, 120, 140. We didn't give a shit. And now we hollering about a shoe was $160. Things are just changing as time goes along. The economy is different. So of course, things are just going to sit here and go up and up and up and up. And people feel like they're paying for less and less and less. If that's the case, just like I said yesterday, find something new, find something different. But I don't sit and see what all are you guys complaining about that what an OG does, or just because it had Nike Air on the back, let them throw Nike Air back on here. Okay, that's not going to change the outcome of quality defects. It's still going to sit here and be there. People are just asking for too much. And they feel like, if I'm going to pay this much, and then everything should be fixed. No, it's not going to go like that. Everything that's here gets made, from clothing to phones and things, and even money being made. When they print money, and then if the money comes out bad or wrinkled, they burn it. That's what they do. They don't put the money out there. But see, you dealing with material things like just like this right here. Okay, some is going to get passed because they are producing thousands of these shoes a day, and they're making other sneakers as well. So it's not like you can sit here and catch every single defect that comes on a part of a shoe. It's man-made. It's man-made. You know, so you people really need to sit here and to grow up, man, and then, you know, get your head out your asses about some material stuff that you don't have to buy, but you choose to buy it anyway. You cannot tell someone who owns their company to petition them about bringing something back. Okay? He probably, I mean, that's Nike owns Nike Air. Yeah, Jordan got his own stuff. That's why he uses Jumpman branding. That's his shit, and I'm fine with the man using his own branding. He probably don't want to pay Nike to put Nike Air on the back of his shoes no more, or whatnot. You know, he probably don't want to sit here and do that shit. But then again, you know, I don't know about that part, you know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure that he probably have to pay them a percentage like he does anyway, because he's still through Nike. Even though he has his own brand. But nothing is wrong with this shoe being the way it is, being a synthetic upper whatsoever. Like I said, it's the mental aspect that is killing y'all, because y'all still feel like y'all being ripped off. If that's the case, stop buying Jordans, stop buying Nikes. LeBrons and Kobe's have synthetic upper leather when they use leather on their shoes. It's not being real leather. You know, they're all about performance today. You know, and if they could have used this back in the day, they would have used it back in the day, because it would have saved them money of not using real leather. You know, so you people need to stop complaining. People out here gonna feel me when I'm, you know, saying this, and I'm not. Some people, oh, well, he's not a sneakerhead. The other day, I've been collecting J's and sneakers since I was a little kid, man. You know, no, I wasn't saving them like that, but I was getting them. I didn't give a fuck about quality. I didn't give a fuck about that shit then. I'm not gonna jump on a bandwagon now. When I buy a pair of shoes, if I see something wrong, I just take them back because I look at my stuff before I buy them. You know, so I mean, but that's just how it is. You know, but like I said, man, stop complaining. Other than that, man, it's the Air Jordan 10. Like I said, if you don't got them, get them. All right, I'm out of here.